Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel 5 minutes lecture, and today I am going to explain about fork system call, right? So I have written one more C code regarding the fork system call. Here you can see in main method I called the fork method, and then I have printed the 5-minute lecture statement on console, right? So let's see what happens. So let me compile this and execute. So here you can see the 5-minute lecture is printed 2 times, right? So even we have written the 5-minute lecture in printf statement only 1 time. So actually this fork system call, what it does, it generates the 2 system calls, first one parent process and second child process, right? So these both the 2 process execute this printf statement 2 times, right? That's why we see this 5-minute lecture 2 times on console. So let me add one more fork system call so that we will get more cleared. Compile and executed. So here you can see the 5-minute lecture is printed 4 times. Actually what happens in backend, let me explain. At the time of first fork system call, we have only one process, right? That is parent process by default. After executing this fork call, we have 2 process, one child and one parent. Then that 2 process execute this fork system call, second fork system call, and generates the total four system calls. That means 2 child process and 2 parent process, and those total 4 process execute this printf statement. That's why we see this 5-minute lecture 4 times on console, right? Yeah, so I have one PDF which I have created, in which all the information regarding fork system call, its flowchart, how it going to be executed. Here you can see when we start our Linux system, the first method, that is init process, is going to be executed. At the time this fork method also call get executed, right? So actually there are this one is also program regarding the fork, you can see, and this one is output of it. Actually the main difference between child process and parent process is that they both have different PID values. Let me show you their PID values also. Okay, so printf child PID value %d and parent PID %d, right? So we can display the child PID value using the get PID function, right? And the parent PID value using the get PPID function. Yeah, so let me compile and execute this code. Yes, here you can see the let me open the code. Here you can see the first 5-minute lecture is printed, then the child process ID and parent process ID, right? Then again 5-minute lecture is printed and child process ID and parent process ID, right? So we can also see the process IDs using the ps command. Here you can see the PID values are printed over here. This one is of parent and this one is of child, right? So that's it from my side. If you have any doubt, you can comment below so that I will clear your doubts. And thank you for watching my video. Do like, share, subscribe. Thank you.